Okay, we're here at the mall.
Hey look, there is a Subway food court. Let's go and eat there.
Yummy yummy.
Really, Dad? And Kane? Why am I having vegetables from green leaf? I want McDonald's.
Well, we can have that another time. You also need to eat vegetables so you can grow big and strong.
No.
When we get home from the mall, David, you will get your iPad taken away as punishment and you will be grounded.
Hey Kane, sorry about David.
Oh, no worries. What's up?
What happened to Kimberly?
My little sister is at the hospital thanks to David for breaking her leg.
Oh no, is she going to be okay?
She will have the cast in about 5 weeks.
Oh my, I think David must have heard Kimberly calling him a very naughty kid, and David broke her leg for it.
But hey, wanna have a sleepover at my house tomorrow?
Okay, that sounds good.
Hey, Vanessa, I heard David's dad saying that he will have a punishment day, but it won't be child abuse.
Yeah, this is the first time a troublemaker gets a chores-style punishment.
When it comes to conveying ideas, space is pretty important. No, not that kind of space. I'm talking about something closer to home. I'm talking about the spaces we see in the pages of a book and on the screens of our computers. We take them for granted. But imagine this. 1,000 years ago, the English language didn't put spaces between its words. It made writing faster, but readers had to guess where each word began on the page. Talk about a headache. Fortunately, modern English uses more punctuation and is much easier to read. Spaces between words aren't the only spaces we see when reading. Have you ever noticed a big space before the first word in a paragraph? We call this big space an indent. Just as spaces help our eyes see where each word begins, indents tell readers where each new paragraph begins. When writing, regular spaces can be added by hitting the space bar. While it might seem like indents are created by hitting the spacebar several times, it's not a good idea. You might put 3 spaces at the start of one paragraph and 5 at the start of another. This will make your page look crooked. Or worse, your computer might think you made a mistake and get rid of the spaces. That means no more indent. Instead, indents are added by hitting the Tab key. One press and your cursor leaps way over there, pushing the text with it. These spaces are always the same size, keeping your indents nice and even. But that's not the only thing the Tab key does. You can also press it to move from one box to another when filling out forms on the internet. You might have noticed that the Tab key is a smaller key than the spacebar. The spacebar is big and easy to reach because you will use it more than the Tab key, not because of the sizes of the spaces they each make. So remember, even though we'll often add one small space when writing, we'll still sometimes find ourselves needing one giant tab. Typing fast is awesome. It lets you send more messages to friends, complete that email to grandma earlier, and take less time to finish homework. Did you know some people type fast for a living? They're called typists. They work in courtrooms, take notes at business meetings, and even write closed captioning for television. They type as fast as people talk, which is about 110 words per minute. The world's very first typist was a woman in the 1870s named Lillian Sholes, who just so happened to be the daughter of Christopher Sholes. the man who invented the QWERTY keyboard. Since she was the first, her typing speed wasn't the fastest. She tended to seek and find, which probably means she looked at her keyboard and pecked the keys. But some type faster. In 1918, Margaret Owen reached 170 words per minute. That's a page in a minute and a half. Then in 1946, Stella Pajunas reached 216 words per minute, but only for a single minute. The world's true record holder is Barbara Blackburn. Though she only reached 212 words per minute, she could keep typing at over 150 words per minute for 50 minutes straight. Wow! That's 9,000 words, or 36 pages without taking a break. At that rate, she could type a novel a day. There are people that can type even faster, hitting as much as 360 words per minute using a special type of keyboard called stenotype. But that's a different story. Typing fast can take years of practice, but there are tricks to type faster and improve your skills. First, don't look at your keyboard. If you spend time looking for letters, that's less time typing. Second, type at a steady rate. That is, don't speed up or slow down. Find a pace that works for you. And lastly, type more often. Don't get discouraged if you aren't typing as fast as you want yet. Even Barbara nearly failed her first typing test. Just remember, practice makes perfect.
Leute, das ist unsere Chance. Lasst uns gehen. Ja!
Ach Leute, vielen Dank, dass ihr für so eine alte Schachtel wie mich da seid.
Ach du, dank nicht uns. Dank lieber Claras Haus an der AA-Ecke.
Schön, dass ich helfen konnte. Wisst ihr, ich glaube, ich fange langsam an, sie zu mögen. Ich wünschte nur, sie würde nicht zu große Lippen riskieren.
Weißt du was? Mach doch einfach das, was Foxy macht und steck dir das hier in deinen Ketchup-Spender.
Sie heute was tragen, Sie heute was tragen, Sie...
Oh, vielen Dank, Foxy. Aber woher weiß ich, wann ich's rausnehmen muss?
Rausnehmen?
Good.